Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of The Long Dark. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So in between episodes I went ahead and ate some stuff and had a little nap, and we are now ready to go and check out that tunnel that Mama told us about. And it's currently early morning, but hopefully the sun will come up pretty quick so we don't get too cold along the way. Let's see. Oh, I also put down the guts and skins that I have picked up over the course of the past few episodes. They're going to sit in Mom's house and cure for a little while, so that we can do useful things with them later. I'm not sure exactly when those useful things are going to happen, but sooner or later. The deer skins, I think, will be useful for making some kind of item of clothing. Pants, maybe. Or boots. Actually, boots would be super useful. And I think we'll be able to use the guts to make rabbit traps, which will also be very nice. I think that checking this out is going to be the last thing that we do. No, it's not. No, there's a bunch more that we're going to do. Never mind. And that's good because there are also some side quests to look into. I don't think we've found the bank manager's house key yet. And I'm a little worried that there might be some more training books to find. And I'm still not sure if I absolutely have to find those books in order to do crafting recipes or not, but I'm pretty sure that the answer is yes. Man, we're down almost...
Looks like I survived another night.
2/3 of our warmth already. So let's warm up a little bit, see if Santa Claus is still sticking around. I think Santa's gone. Well, that's too bad. He left a cup of coffee, which I don't want. But at least we're warming up in here. Are there any goodies that I didn't grab? There are.
You can always use more food.
Not moldy. That's gross, dude. Have you ever had moldy chocolate? It is foul. Much like most things that get moldy. Surprise, surprise, right? It does take a long time, and it's quite obvious. Although it doesn't look... It's not like bread or like cheese where mold grows on the surface. The mold was like inside the chocolate that I later learned was moldy. What's in here? I left some stuff behind, didn't I? I don't really need... Yeah, I'm good on fire stuff, I think.
I could use this.
Cotton toque. Take the newsprint roll. Oh, history of the collapse. Well, this will be some nice lore, finally, in episode 7. In mid-20XDX, the ongoing global economic crisis, fueled by continued political instability in the US and Europe, contributed to increasing volatility in the financial markets, led to the sudden catastrophic collapse of the Canadian and in general the North American banking system. This immediately rendered Canadian currency worthless, triggered superinflation of the US dollar, and all trade and economic activity promptly shifted to the Chinese yen or cryptocurrencies, a la Bitcoin. Crippled economically, Canada was brought under the financial oversight of the North American Economic Zone, which positioned Canada as a kind of protectorate of a larger US-based economic bloc. From this point onward, the majority of economic activity became centralized on Canada's already densely urbanized population, with the smaller rural and remote communities being essentially cut off. Without a local economic lifeline, many of these communities had become dependent on for their continued existence. most rural or remote communities became hollowed out as people fled to urban areas in search of greater economic stability. Well, there we go. We've learned our thing for today, and now we can go back to being ignoramuses for the remainder of the episode. Let's see. I didn't talk much about the game when I started, did I? I didn't want to spend too much time. I don't want to do that. I didn't want to spend too much time talking about the things that I already knew and spoil it for anybody who didn't already know. But I also don't know a whole lot about this developer. But I think this game came out, or I should say, entered early access in like maybe 2015. So the commentary about economic stability and cryptocurrencies is slightly more prescient than if this game had come out, say, in 2019 or this year. Certainly they didn't know that the Backstreet Boys Reunion World Tour was coming, or if they did, they should have told us about it. I find that idea of these rural communities being, cut off from a...
What happened here?
Let's maybe resume that thought in a minute if I remember. Nothing. Don't really need that. I thought I was going to read that manifest. Where did it go? Where did it go, though? There it is. Okay, list of prisoners, 15 inmates, no known medical conditions. So, this would appear to have been a prison bus that was trapped in, I don't know, a landslide when it attempted to go through the tunnel. Calm down, music. Perseverance. Written in red. It's an interesting color choice. And we've already lost a third of our heat again. Am I naked or something? No, all of that looks right. My gear just sucks. Damn. I really need to start making some of my own stuff. When I start making some pants and jackets and boots and things, I'll start being in better shape. I seem to recall that in survival mode, at least, you can make a bear skin. I can't remember. Maybe it's a cloak. And it's awesome. But you have to win several fights with bears to make it, which is not awesome. Alright, we're gonna have to do another heckin' warm-up here. And I'll tell you what, let's just kill an hour. Nice. And on our way back to Mom's house, I want some of that lichen I spotted in these trees over here. Because I think I still haven't made enough bandages to complete that little side quest. Did you notice the arch over here? I haven't been up that way. I see there are some rabbits. I'm not going to worry too much about that just now. I just want the lichen. Oh, it's a hiking trail. Well, we don't really want to go for a hike in the wilderness right now. It's not really hike in the wilderness weather. Let's get the hell back to a fire weather. Let's see. I totally forgot what my train of thought was from before. But I will say, in case you hadn't figured it out yet, the game is set in Canada. I think I mentioned Kodiak Island earlier, because that's a remote northern area that comes to my mind when I think about that sort of thing. But I don't think this has any relationship to Kodiak Island. The bears you can meet are, well, they're bears. I mean, they're not a joke. But they're not the enormous killing machines that Kodiak bears are made out to be. They're just regular old bears, which are very efficient killing machines nonetheless. But I think given the equipment that's going to be available to us in the game, we should be very glad that we're not going to be meeting any Kodiaks, because there's no winning a fight with a Kodiak. I don't want him to be there. That's a really inconvenient place for him to be. Oh, look at that. There's a little house up on that hill. I bet there's some goodies up there. We'll just give him a wide berth and hope for the best. The best might not have been good enough. Oh, he's still there. Okay. The music didn't start. That might be a good sign. Still making angry wolf noises over there, though. Yeah, you just stay put. We're all good here. I wouldn't mind eating some more ravaged carcass, but I think if they've been predated on by wolves, you can get parasites from them, and that's no good. Hello, Mother. So, what does perseverance mean to you,
Did you find it?
It was there, like you said.
And your friend?
No sign of her. The tunnel's blocked. Looks like maybe an avalanche. But I think she got through before that happened.
If the tunnel is blocked, that's the end for Grey Mother.
So the tunnel is the only way through the mountains?
No. Not the only way through, but my only way through.
Yeah, I suppose you're not much of a hiker.
She was there at the tunnel. At the bus. I'm sure of it.
You think she passed through the tunnel?
I'm not sure. But she was there. She left me a sign. A word. Perseverance.
A word from the old days. Why would she write that?
She's telling me she won't give up.
Or maybe reminding you not to.
Why write such a long name, though? It has to mean something more.
Why? Because you mean so much to her?
Because she wrote it in blood.
I seem to recall a town somewhere up north, far. What was it called? That's it. Perseverance Mills. Old logging and mill town used to be an important place. Now it's mostly dead, like Milton. Maybe she's pointing you there.
Perseverance Mills. How do I get there?
By car, before the quakes, when the roads were clear.
Looks like I'm on foot.
That will be a long road.
Okay. Pretty ominous.
I'm starting to get pretty worried about my friend.
There's only one thing left to be done. You need to put her to rest.
Put her to... I'm not giving up yet.
I remember something. A farmhouse on the other side of town. That night, the memories are confused, but somehow I remember the farmhouse. You'll find a key to a safety deposit box somewhere in there. Go to the bank and bring me the box that matches the key. Then you'll understand what happened to her.
Wait. Farm? Bank? What's this have to do with my friend?
They left her, didn't they? She needed help, and they let her go. This is how we make it right.
I don't understand.
In the bank, you'll find the answers. Now go.
So let's talk about soup.
I must be losing my mind. It smells like food cooking in here.
It's been a while since Grey Mother had anyone to make meals for. Please, take some soup before you go.
Thank you. That's really very kind.
Don't mind if I do. Eat it. Okay. Well, we got some calories in us and we're warming up. Let's check on our bits here. Alright, those are curing up. Did I not have a deer pelt? Why did I not have it? Yeah, it's right there. Dang it. I could have been waiting on that. Okay. So we got to go to a farmhouse and find out what happened to our wife by retrieving something from a safe deposit box. That doesn't sound right, does it? Ooh, if I had a rifle. But I don't have a rifle. So, yeah, okay. It is the place that I remember. This one is going to be a little bit of a walk, and we're just going to have to be quick about it. Because I don't think there's much shelter along the way. Okay, good. I think I called the style of this game drawn at some point, but it occurred to me that it's more accurate to say painted. But I do very much like this aesthetic. The clouds look really neat, and the trees and stuff. It really distracts you from just how deadly this environment is. Imagine driving over that. It'd be bumpy. Okay, so we got a rundown barn house up there, and behind it I think is the farmhouse that we're headed to. I hear several wolves. There's a wolf. Just gonna do my best to leave them a be. And to not look too tasty. Some deers up there. Too bad I don't have any ranged weapons except rocks. I don't think that I'm good enough at throwing rocks to knock out a deer with one. Although that would be really funny. Especially since after you knock out a deer with a rock, what do you do then? You can't just squish it like you do a rabbit. Oh, some more splattered blood. Is that relevant? Or is that just... Oh, there's more. Yeah, I don't think that doesn't look like the blood trails that prey animals leave when you wound them. So I'm betting that's Story. No, I don't want crates right now. Thanks. Do I remember? Oh, there's a bloody handprint on that door. Okay. I think there might be some goodies in the barn over here. Whoa. That's not the goodie I was hoping for. Shit.
That's a bad sign.
This is a bad sign. What about that wolf that was eating somebody? Was that a bad sign, or was that just fine? Oh. Hi.
That scarf wrapped around your arm. Where'd you get it?
You're never gonna find her.
What did you do to my friend?
We burned them all, you know, in the old school. It was so easy. We just shoved them in there and locked the door.
Monsters.
It just happened. All the lights went out, the damn bus lost control and crashed into the tunnel. Brought the roof down on us. Barely crawled out of there alive. Hell, some didn't. People all hanging around trying to get warm after the power went out. All huddled together, scared and freezing. Oh, man, I would like to have seen that. But we sure warmed them up.
You're a bastard.
That's about right. We put them all in the old schoolhouse so we could keep an eye on them. And then something happened to the lights. The power. It was like sparks everywhere and then fire. Your scarf lady found us while the school was burning. She tried to help get them out, but it was already too late. Smoke already did them in. She fought like hell to try and get him out. She stuck a knife or a screwdriver, I'm not sure, into one of our guys. It cut me, too. And then ran out into the blizzard.
Where did you see her after that?
You want to know about your lady? Help me first.
Damn it, tell me where she is.
We caught up, but she's a fiery one. Still had the knife. Yeah. Got me real good, you can see. We tried to stop her, but she ended up on the bus. Somehow, she was small enough to crawl through the crushed part. She got away. Whatever good it's gonna do her.
If you so much as hurt...
We barely clipped her wings. She wasn't hurt too bad.
Not hurt too bad.
All right, she was bleeding. A bit. No way out of here now. The roads are all blocked. You'll never find her.
You have no idea how stubborn I am.
I told you what I know. Are you gonna help me or what? Pull this knife out of me. It's stuck in deep, and I can't feel anything below my waist. I need it out.
You go after the old lady in the house, too? As well as letting those people in the school burn to death?
Hey, you think they put me on that bus for my good behavior? That's the bus to Black Rock.
BlackRock.
Yeah, you know. BlackRock Federal Pen. Where they put the worst of the bad people. The bad people, bad people. People too bad for the mainland. It's like an old penal colony or some damn thing. You know there's no easy way for us to get back.
Imagine how lucky you are. All those people in Milton, scared, dying, and you getting to live.
What do you think?
You hurt my friend. Maybe even killed her for all I know. You scared an old lady half to death. You let all those people die. A knife in the gut is the best it's ever gonna get for you.
No! Oh, you son of a...
All right, Will, we got stuff to do. Can I... I'd like to have that. Maybe I should have taken it out of him. Okay, we got our key. Ooh, pry bar. I've been looking for one of those. Can't take the lantern. What? I mean, I got a lantern, but my lantern is not in very good condition. Okay, so we learned some important stuff and we made the world a safer place.
I think I can use this.
No. I mean, you probably could, but those we'll take. We might be able to take advantage of those. We'll take those. What time is it? It's midday. We don't have to stay here. It's not very warm in here. So let's go ahead and light a little fire. Not using lamp oil for an accelerant. Okay. We'll get this place warmed up a little bit so we can warm up before we head back. That pry bar is going to get a bunch of use. And maybe there'll be some other goodies we can grab before we go. Okay. So, how about them socks? Oh, good. I don't need them. What was that?
That'll come in handy.
Are they, though? Take that, I guess. What kind of boots have we got? Got Mackenzie's boots. Those are good boots, I think. TV's no good. Some antibiotics, maybe?
What have we here?
Bandage, take it. Oh, and thank you for reminding me about bandages. Water. That's not a water. That's a utilities bill. Wow, $1,300 overdue. And they took away his solar panel? That sucks. Don't need that. Laptop's no good. Nope. No. And nope. Okay, well, we are all out of time for episode 7. So I'm going to do a little bit of looting in between episodes. Come back and see me again in episode 8. And we'll see if that wolf has left so that we can see what's in that farmhouse. Talk to you soon.